You know what, folks? I'm fed up with the way this world is run by Satan. Okay, I go on about things like, keeping a list of things you did in the day, and you don't have to be rich, as long as you can alter your life enough that you can eat and have play money. Okay, play around with, and we're not taking anything with us. That's it. Now in Canada, they have no gift tax. But, for instance, if I want to leave my house to somebody, and they can have it as a gift, completely tax-free. Okay, but the fact is, let me put this thing on here. But the fact is, if you give it to them, set this light down a little bit, it's bugging me. If you give them the place, the owner is liable for the capital gains on the property. Even if it's your own property and it's paid off and you want to gift it to somebody, whatever capital gains you would have to pay, you'd have to pay capital gains on this house. That's what I'm reading, like we're at the time in life where we'd like to leave some stuff to some children. We never had any of our so-called own children, but we consider like our kids that we have been looking after for many years, our kids, and we would like to make it better for them. So, as I say, I've been trying lately to do some of this affiliating and just getting things going and training people how to do this. But there's if you recall, there was a video out there called The Secret many years ago. Bob Proctor, I think I got it on the screen here. Let me see. Oh, The Secret. Okay, there it is. It's Bob Proctor. And they talk about the attitude of gratitude. And people are thinking, well, let's get rich. Let's make money. Let's be grateful but greedy, but, try to get ahead. And that is not the way it works, You can't, the real reason it works is to see what you want to do, where you want to go, plan what you want to do, because, like I say, if you just leave it alone, it'll go away. The government will grab it, Even if you have a will, or you gift your property to somebody else, they'll have to either you'd have to pay the capital gains, or the government's going to swoop in and say, oh, that person that just died, that is a capital gain. Even if it was their own property, it's still a capital gain. So you're going to have to, the owner, the person that has inherited it, will have to just forfeit it. Like basically, the government will say, hey, you owe us this much, write us a check. If you don't write us a check, you better sell the place in 30 or 90 days or whatever, and write us a check. So how are these people supposed to write a check when they think it's theirs, and all of a sudden the government's going to foreclose on it? You know what? So you have to start thinking about things. If you don't think about things, like I says to the wife, okay, we had term life insurance policies. I moved over 65, so my life insurance policy is gone. When she hits 65, her insurance policy will be gone. But the government, the insurance company years ago had split off shares between all the people who were invested in it. So they have to, we could sell that off, but we would sell that off and we would be paying that as a gain on income at the time. So, I just said probably best off just to get rid of that, sell it, pay the tax on it, put the money away, probably mortgage the crap out of this house and put the money away, or do something with it, or put it against some other properties where you can get tax write-offs and stuff like that. and then get those things in those people's names so that they have an income coming in and they have a property that they can lien against. That's what I'm saying. So, but we have to think about it. Think about it. Don't be fearful. If we're going to sit back and we're going to be fearful, we're going to just be scared. And now, Bob Proctor, now there's another video, okay? This one just says The Secret, Law of Attraction, full movie, English. So you can type that in, you can watch that. And there's another one that somebody sent me here. This guy, okay? Very good information, you know, and it's the same kind of thing, you know.
Moment in life. And it doesn't always arrive with warning. It creeps in after sleepless nights, broken plans, and repeated attempts to fix what just won't bend.
Okay, now that, okay? Do nothing after this. And watch how it all falls into place. I can't get my glasses on. Jeez, pretty bad. Get old. Need gas glasses on even to read a close like this. You know, that's bad. But anyway, the attitude of gratitude is being grateful for what you have. But you have to take a stand every once in a while, and you have to shake your head and say, what the heck's going on? If I don't take action, and we don't take some action right now, and we just decide, okay, the house is paid off, well, we'll just gift it to the kids. We'll gift it to a couple of kids. Okay, when we gift it, it will be looking like a capital gains to us. So us, dead people, would have to pay capital gains. They're going to lean against your property. And they're going to say, hey, guess what? You got 30 days, 90 days to fix it, to pay it off, you know. Now, how are these people going to pay it off when they have nothing to start with? Doesn't make sense. Probably better off to just mortgage the crap out of the place, put the money aside. You can gift the money then, you know, and if you die, well, then the government can take whatever they take, and they take it anyway. And that way, you would be guaranteeing that your kids still have something. And there's no gift tax in Canada, so persons be better off to have bank accounts in people's names. You can gift them the money in those names, and nothing can be done about it. That's, you know, apparently no gift tax in Canada yet. But they got all their little ways of squeezing you, and so you look at it as an adventure instead of a problem. When things are a problem, they bother you. Yeah, I've lost some sleep over this last night, thinking about it, and nobody's making plans, you know. And so you can't stop in your day. So catch you on the next video, and I advise you watch these two little videos. The Secret was out a long time ago. I think that was a remake of The Secret. But this guy here, do nothing after this, and watch how it all falls in place. Type that in to YouTube and watch that, you know. We're not grateful for what we have. Everything is a creation. Everything is God's creation. This is all God's creation. But the devil's in charge. The devil's running the show. You know what? Money is a fiction. Money is a fiat currency. It's not actually worth nothing. It's mainly like a coupon that people trade, you know. And then when you trade the coupon, if you go into business and you trade a coupon, then you pay tax on it. It's income then, you know, like even like a car. Okay, if I got vehicles out here. If I left it in a will to all these kids, well, sure, they got the cars, but then in fact, when they go to put them in their name, it has to be appraised now in Ontario, and you pay the tax on the appraisal price. And to get a safety check on it, the cars nowadays is crazy. And how are these people that have nothing going to do this? So set things up correctly, people, And that's what I'm attempting to do now. You know, I let this go for too darn long, and I have to fix it. So stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you then.